Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Retro Reactors. And for today's movie, that we're covering and answering the question, which was better, trailer or the movie. We're covering the next flick in the Christopher Nolan filmography, and in the final movie in his Dark Knight trilogy, we are covering The Dark Knight Rises. Before we dive on in, we remind everyone to make sure to click the like and subscribe button on our YouTube page, The Entertainment Enthusiasts 365, and to follow us on Twitch, The Entertainment Enthusiasts. So, Dark Knight Rises was released 4 years after The Dark Knight, because Nolan did another flick in between in 2010, which is my all-time favorite movie, Inception. God, I love that movie. And then this is like his final movie in the Dark Knight trilogy. So again, the Dark Knight came out in 2008, and when I mentioned there's a lot of great stuff that came out there, from Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk. I did mention the Love Guru in there. It's not like I shouldn't be putting that in there. I enjoyed that one for what it was. Was it good? Absolutely not. But it's hysterical. It's something I can just turn my brain off for an hour and 20 minutes and just watch. But I shouldn't have put that in the list of some of the other greater movies. Like Iron Man was really good. Step Brothers was fantastic. Tropic Thunder was hilarious. Wanted was great. And The Dark Knight was the massive, like, epic movie of that summer. So if you watch that video when I mentioned the Glove Guru in there, and I still get ripped on so many from the other folks here at the Entertainment Enthusiasts, my friends, especially from Sean. I get ripped on for liking the Love Guru. But anyway, I just wanted to throw out the disclaimer. I shouldn't have mentioned that as part of the great movies of 2008. Should have just kept that. But The Dark Knight was the best movie of 2008, and that is like the epitome of filmmaking was that. But now back to The Dark Knight Rises. This picks up after the events of The Dark Knight. And this one introduces us to Catwoman, played by Anne Hathaway. Again, you're noticing trend. I didn't grow up with the Michael Keaton Batmans. I just didn't. I didn't grow up with Val Kilmer's or Clooney's. I grew up with my first entrance into Batman was Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. So again, this was my first introduction to Catwoman, and I just watching and then watching the other versions of Catwoman when we had from Michelle Pfeiffer to Zoe Kravitz, that from the 2002's The Batman. Don't get me started on that. She was awful. I thought they could have cast somebody else for Catwoman. It would have been better. But for me, my personal favorite Catwoman is Anne Hathaway. She was great in this. But they enter that. We get Tom Hardy's Bane, which I know there's been a lot of complaints on his, because we couldn't hear anything. But anyway, before I really reveal my answer, which is better, let's dive into this trailer and give you my verdict. I know this one's the kind of like everyone's least favorite Batman's. And I'm gonna hold that thought until after this trailer.
There's a storm coming.
You sound like you're looking forward to it.
I'm adaptable.
What are you?
I'm Gotham's reckoning.
I won't bury you. I've buried enough members of the Wayne family.
You don't owe these people anymore. You've given them everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
Yeah, there was a lot of criticism on this one, not I think with the hype, and unfortunately this had the shooting incident that happened in the Chicago theater during the showing. it's unfortunate that that happened because that kind of like overtook this whole movie. Like that was like a really major event that happened. I know that this is on a lot of people's least favorite Batmans, and they weren't a really big fan of it. But it's in terms of this one, in my opinion, answering this question, I gotta get the movie better than this trailer. Yeah, is there complaints with the happy had with this movie? Absolutely. Like Talia's reveal, and I'm like, okay, that was kind of weak a little bit. Not really figured out. Her death was kind of like, oh, okay. Um, sure. You could have used maybe like a better voiceover for Bane a little bit. But those minor flaws definitely don't outweigh the positives of this movie. Like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman is fantastic. His new vehicle was really cool. Seeing him fight Bane and have his back broken was really cool because of that. And then seeing them come back and that epic brawl that they have of Batman and the police versus the outlaw, like versus the Bane's crew. That was really cool. There's a lot of other great moments, and especially I liked the ending. I enjoyed the ending. I thought how they set that up. I personally think Bruce Wayne's alive. He didn't die. He's happy. He's what Michael Caine. I thought this was a fitting conclusion to the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight trilogy. It ended well. I enjoyed the ending. I kind of wanted to see Joseph Gordon-Levitt's thing with Robin. I thought that was a really cool nod. I love the opening sequence of them breaking Bane out because that was all shot in IMAX. That was really cool. Just the interaction with Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle were great. Like that line, my mom always told me never to get in cars with strange men, and he goes, "This isn't a car." That was really cool. Again, there's a lot of stuff that was really good in this. Like I enjoyed a lot of the stuff that was in this movie. Again, there were some flaws. And again, it's not a bad movie. It's absolutely not a bad movie. Like, I've seen some way worse stuff than this. Justice League. Like, come on. Like, this is, and again, I found this to be a fitting conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy. I enjoyed this movie. I had a good time watching this. I've seen this numerous times already. One of the summer when this came out, I was working. Every time I got out early, I would sneak in and watch this movie, or stay after and watch this movie. It's very entertaining, and it's not something that bores me. Like, it's a long movie, but for me, length doesn't really matter as long as I'm entertained throughout. And I'm spending more time checking my watch than watching the movie. Then you got a problem. Mission Impossible, No, this one's long, but it's very entertaining, and I enjoyed this movie, and I enjoyed this trilogy. I thought this was a really good trilogy of movies. Could this one have been better? Absolutely. But again, I think the other big issue is there's this building off the hype that was the Dark Knight, and when the Dark Knight just blew everything out, and then everybody's expectations for this one was astronomically high. I enjoyed this one for what it was. I had a good time watching this movie, and it's not, and I definitely have the movie better than the trailer because there's a lot of good stuff the trailer didn't show, and that's the classic for Nolan. But I know a lot of people didn't like this one, or they had like that. But I think I'm not really gonna. I think nothing's passing the Dark Knight is my favorite Batman flick of the Nolans. I might have this one a little bit it's tied right now with Batman Begins. But again, I had some minor flaws with it, but did the flaws kind of take away from the overall enjoyment of the movie? Not really. But I had a good time watching this one. But again, everybody's opinions are different, and I'm perfectly fine like that. If you didn't like this movie, that's perfectly fine. Again, all movies are not. All movies are subjective. Everybody likes different stuff. But again, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this movie? Do you think the movie was better? Do you think the trailer was better? definitely let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. And make sure to stay tuned for the next Retro Reactor video, where we're going to be covering another flick in the Christopher Nolan filmography. Again, we're jumping all over the place, so I can spread this out as close to the Odyssey's release as possible. I've already done a bunch of his at least 5 of his other movies. Well, after this video would be, I've already done 8 of them. And I got one more I'm going to be doing, and then next week I'll be doing the remaining 2. What these are, you're just going to have to tune in to find out. But again, so stay tuned for that. But again, let me know what your thoughts are in The Dark Knight Rises in the comment section below. I mentioned this before, make sure to click the like, subscribe button on our YouTube page at The Entertainment Enthusiast 365. So like, subscribe, really helps out here at The Entertainment Enthusiast. It means A, we're doing a good job here, and B, gets us close to our bonus goal, get monetized, since you can pay for providing content onto the YouTube platform. And there's a ton of content already on the channel, and there's plenty more to come, so stay tuned for that. For those who've already liked and subscribed to the channel, thank you. Appreciate taking the time to, well, like and subscribe. But we do need your help, though. We need to network this channel to as many more people as possible. So essentially, tell everybody you know that's looking for a good channel covering the realm of entertainment, whether it be your friends, family, coworkers, you name it. Have them find us on our YouTube page at The Entertainment Enthusiast 365, because they will not be disappointed. But again, we thank you for taking the time to like and subscribe. And to help you out, make sure you click the notification bell button on your screen to let you know, hey, there's a new video, like a Retro Reactor video like this, normal reactor segment, movie review, gaming segment, you name it. Whenever everything gets uploaded to the YouTube page, you have the notification bell click, you will be notified there's a new video out. Speaking of gaming, make sure to follow us on Twitch at The Entertainment Enthusiast. This is where we do all of our E-Play segments, which are our channel's branded version of Let's Play. So follow us on Twitch to hang out with us live, ask us questions live. Essentially, we see what crazy antics we get into whatever game we're live streaming. That's all done live on Twitch, but if you can't catch us there live, no worries. I download the video segment, and I upload it to the YouTube page. So you have 2 different avenues checking our game-related content. Live on Twitch or after the fact on the YouTube page. So again, follow us on Twitch. Click the like and subscribe button on the YouTube page at The Entertainment Enthusiast 365, and click the notification bell button right on your screen. Before I go, just a quick question. Have you been entertained? If not, tune in next time.